All right, Shalom. Before I get started, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Secondly, I want to give double honor to the elders apostles, the great millstone who rule well and teach well, and who are the true leaders of Israel today. I also would like to give another shout out to the head of the Man of Israel camp, the Chazak, whom I teach under, down here in Greenville, South Carolina. And I also like to give another shout out to Yeshua Akim throughout the four corners of the earth that's pushing this truth and all sincerity and righteousness in these last days. And another quick shout out to you few Outwath, you sisters out there that's standing in order and doing what y'all need to do in these latter days. And another quick shout out to you few Outwath, you sisters out there that's standing in order and doing what y'all need. I mean, you Israelite foreigners that's looking like the other heathen nations, causing confusion, come back to our heritage in these last days. To y'all, like to say shalom. All right, and I'm coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem with another exhortation video. I want to go to a quick little lesson going into how we should be keeping the faith in these last days. All right, especially during the times of Jacob's trouble. A lot of brothers' faith is about to be tested, man. All right, on a whole nother level, man. All right, and the Lord is putting us through these different tests to see how we're gonna react to them. So if we doing good with the tests we doing now, it shouldn't be as hard, as it would with these 2/3 niggas, because we already done been tested. But, that's why the Lord got us, going through these little tests now to see where our faith is, man. And for us to see where our faith is, man. And to see what we need to work on, man. But, like I said, I'm going to just do a quick little lesson on that. I want to go into how we need to be keeping the faith. And the brother, I used to push faith heavy when I, maybe like my second year in the church. I'm in my third year, through the grace and power you have about you. He still got me in here. But I used to push going into the faith a lot a while back. But, I kind of stopped. Not saying that I don't got the faith, but I used to mention faith a lot in my videos. Now, the Lord got the spirit on the brother, the bot that's in the camp with us, and he pushing, faith a lot on brothers, man. So, yeah. Because faith is a very important thing, man, to have faith in this ministry, man. Because if you ain't got faith, what's the point of you being in this ministry? You basically in it vanity, man. Your faith is vain. You being in truth is vanity at the end of the day, man. It's pointless for you to be in this truth if you don't got faith, right? So I'm going to kick it off with the book of Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 1. Because we need to understand what is faith. Right? Because a lot of people will say they have faith, but let's see what faith actually is, and let's see do people have it. Right? Hebrews 11 and 1. And Hebrews 11 is a beautiful chapter. It goes into how our forefathers, right, or our foremothers, how, they were mostly our forefathers. But it talks about how, they had faith. They had, like Noah had faith. Abraham had faith, right? It goes into how our forefathers had faith in the Lord, man. And they trusted in the Lord. They trusted in the Lord and not man, right? The scriptures say it's better to trust, right, the Lord than to put confidence in man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. Because having faith in the Lord is more reliable than to have faith in man. But it says Hebrews 11 and 1. It says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." So that's what faith is. Things that's not seen. You can't physically see it, but you believe it. And the main faith, we have is that Yahweh Shai walked this earth 2,000 years ago, and that he's going to come back. That's the faith we have. Even though we didn't see him on this side, we didn't see him on this side, but 2,000 years ago, some brothers did see him. And some brothers still do believe in him coming back in the reincarnation. So like I said, although we didn't see, none of us saw Yahweh Shai on this side, but, in our past lives, right, some of us did see Yahweh Shai, man. Some of us did walk with Yahweh Shai, right? But on this side, it's all about faith on this side, man. In this last captivity. This the ultimate test. This to see where your faith is. This captivity was for two things mostly. To put Jake in captivity, right? I could say a couple of things. The Lord had this captivity for us, because of our disobedience. Another reason he had this captivity to show his power. And another reason to show this captivity is for us to show our faith, man. Those are just some of the things, man. You know, the reason for this captivity, to see where our faith was, for the Lord to show His power, and I forget the other one. I just said it not so long ago. But yeah, that's what faith is, man. Now, do you have that? Do you still have hope for things that you never saw? Some people say no. They gotta physically see it, man. That's why most niggas don't believe in the Lord, because they don't physically see it. Now, why you think they're going down to Egypt for help? Because they don't physically see the Lord. You know, the Lord in the scriptures say, don't trust the enemy. But guess what Jake do? Run down to Esau for help. Why? Because they don't got faith in Yahweh Shai that He's gonna provide for them, and that's what you need, niggas. You didn't see no faith in these churches when C99 was hitting, man. They was going down to get the jab instead of trusting the Lord, but they believe in the Lord though. You see what I'm saying? That's being hypocritical, man. You say you got faith in the Lord, but your actions is not proving it, man. So it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You see? You gotta have faith in the Lord, man. You can't just put Yahweh Shai in a box, man. No, He's able to do whatever He wants, man. And He's able to make a way for His man. So put your faith in Him, man. Right? So let's go over to the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 10. One of my favorite verses as well. When I first came into truth, this was like one of my favorite verses, man. Revelation 2 and 10, it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Because we're going to suffer in this truth, right? That's a part of it. You got to go through the sufferings of Yahweh Shai. You got to, once you took a vow to be in this truth, because we all did when we came into the truth. Although we didn't say it physically with our mouths, hey, we took the vow when we came in truth, you know? So, yeah, once we took that vow, hey, now we taking, what's the word? Pretty much we taking a part of the cup of Yahweh Shai. You know, we're going to go through the sufferings Yahweh Shai had to go through, man. Because we come in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. So it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil. Now, it's not actually talking about an actual devil with a pitchfork and with two horns just sticking out, all red, no. And a tail in the back. No. The devil, when you go into that word devil in the Greek, is diabolos, which means deceiver, right? Which means a liar, of course. And who is known to be the main liar? What race is known to be the main liars? The so-called white race. Man, woman, and child. So it says, behold, the devil should cast some of you into prison. You see? That's how we know it's talking about a man and not some type of creature on the ground, Because it says he should cast some of you into prison. You telling me the actual devil with a pitchfork gonna cast us into, actual prison, man? No. Talking about Esau, man. He's gonna cast us into those FEMA camps. Why? Because ultimately we're not gonna accept this man, MOTB, right? We're not gonna accept that, the New World Order. We're not gonna be with that, man. So he's gonna, cast some of us into those prisons, man. Right? It says, behold, the devil should cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. You see, some of us gonna have to be tried for our faith. It says, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Now, it's not necessarily mean all of us are gonna be in there for 10 days. No, it could be less than that, or it could be more than that, or it could be actually 10 days. Just a complete amount of number. The Lord want. I'm gonna just say this: wherever the Lord got your light at, for you, however long He wants you to be in there, that's however long He gonna want you to be in there, man. So the Lord wants you to be in there 20 days. He have you in there 20 days. He wants you to be in there 5 days, 5 days, just a day. 30 minutes, a minute, But it said that you may be trying, you should have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful. The point, be thou faithful. Damn. It's like it, man. I hate when they do that. It says, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. You see that? It says, be thou faithful unto death. So you gotta have the faith unto death, man. Or until Yahweh shall come and get you. You got to have that faith till then, man. It says, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So you be faithful until the end of this thing, man. Guess what? The Lord himself, the Lord Yahweh Shai, going to crown us, man. And we should be crowning him. The Lord is still lowering himself for us, man. Yahweh Shai. Just to crown. We should be crowning him. And he said he's going to crown us, man. You don't want to be taking, you don't want to take part in that. Yahweh Ratazah, man, I take place in that. And you brothers who watch it take place in that, man. The Lord crown y'all, man. That's sincere about this thing, man. This truth, this ministry, right? If you don't want the Lord to crown you, bro, Yahweh Shai, the only begotten, right? The Lamb, man, if you don't want him to crown you, bro, you just, I'm a hater, man. Ultimately, man. Because who in their right mind don't want Yahweh Shai to crown them, man? Let's be for real, bro. Like I said, man, we talking about the only begotten Son of the Father, man. The second in command. That's tough. We're gonna go to James chapter 2, and we're gonna start at verse 26 was the point. James 2 and 26. It says, for as the body without the spirit is dead, for as the body without the spirit is dead, yeah, I'm gonna read the whole thing. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. You see that? Read that again. I'm gonna break it down. It says, for as the body without the spirit is dead, yeah, because the body without the spirit, yeah, if you don't, because you gotta understand, our bodies, you know, we get new bodies every time we come back, but our spirit stay the same, right? So our spirit is what's controlling that body, man. You know, so if the body don't have the spirit, guess what? If the body, you know, don't have the spirit, it's dead. You know, the body can't move, the body can't function because the spirit is dead. So it says, so it's comparing it to the faith, right, with the works. So faith without works is dead also. So if you got faith, but you ain't got no works, that's dead. Your faith is dead without your works, man. So faith without works is dead also, because how can you say you got faith, but you ain't doing nothing for the ministry, man? You know the Lord said go to the highways and byways. You know the Lord said continue to prophesy and do. Well, I ain't gonna say the scripture say do videos, but you know we understand that the scripture say give him no rest to establish and make Jerusalem to earth again. So that's got to be going into videos, because we can't physically go out to the highways and byways every day, right? So you know we try to do that, you know, through the videos whenever we can, man. You know, but it says, so faith without works is dead also. So if you got faith, but you ain't got no works, that's going to be dead, like I said, man. Your faith is going to be kind of as nothing. Because you're not showing why you got the faith. You're supposed to show why you got the faith. And we showing the faith through videos, right? Through how we carry ourselves through life. You know, we might have to, you know, have the faith. Well, we might have to, you know, put work in. Pretty much we're going to have to put work in, man. You know, you can't just say you got faith and ain't doing shit, man. It's being hypocritical, man. Yeah, I got faith, brother. I got the faith. What you doing? Where your faith at? Prove to me you got faith. You know, by your works. And we're ending with this. Matthew chapter 17. And actually, we're going to start up. Matthew 17. So like you. Okay. Matthew 17, we're gonna start at verse 15. No. Matthew 17 and 13. Then the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist. And when they were come to the multitude, there came to him a certain man, kneeling down to him and saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is a lunatic and sore vexed. For all the time he falleth into the fire and often into the water. So this son was a fucking lunatic. His son was crazy in the fucking head, man. Son probably had mental problems, right? ADHD type of kid, man. You know, it's like you. But yeah, you know, his son was a lunatic, man. Crazy in the fucking head. Verse 16 says, and I brought him to thy disciples, and they could not cure him. So his disciples, Yahushua disciples, couldn't cure, the man's son. Verse 17, then Yahushua answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. So Yahushua basically, he pissed off, right? Saying how this is a faithless generation. And this is an even more faithless generation that we in now. Back then it was faithless, but the time we in now, man, it's even more faithless, man. Right? Verse 18 says, and Yahushua rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. Then came the disciples to Yahushua apart, and said, why could not we cast him out? So they asking, the disciples come out after they're seeing Yahushua do that. They come up to the Yahushua asking, how the hell, they pretty much asking, why the fuck we couldn't do this? Confused. Verse 20 says, the point, it says, and Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief. You see, they ain't had faith that they could deliver that demon out of that kid, man. And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, you should say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it should remove, and nothing should be impossible unto you. You see, if you just had the faith of a mustard seed, mustard seed. Now, a mustard seed is a very small seed, man. One of the smallest seeds there is. You see, the Lord said, look at that, man. That's smaller than a grain of rice. And the Lord said, if you have just the faith of a grain of a mustard seed, just a small tad, little faith, you could, anything is possible, man. But niggas don't got faith. So that's why I say, man, if you don't got faith, pray to Yahushua, man, to give you faith, man. If you don't feel like you have it enough, ask the Lord. If you're doing what you need to do, the Lord is going to bless you with faith, more faith. But if you ain't praying for it, the Lord ain't going to give it to you, especially if you're not sincere behind your prayers, right? So that's pretty much all I had, man. Yahweh Ratazah, this video be edifying. I'm going to close out with giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rechak Wadash. Shalom till the next time. Shalom.